Here's the thing, is craft, I don't know, maybe, is craft always work for you now? Do you do craft? I mean, it clearly sounded like you were just compelled to do it when you got that first yarn. Is it something that you do for relaxation, or is it something that I do the sort of 9 till 5 or whatever the work day is, and then put it down and then go to the opera?
That's a very good question, and I totally do it for relaxation. I always have like a knitting project on the go. You know, this is just something I'm working on at the moment. You know, which is a big sort of diamond thing.
Yeah.
And so I have this project going because it just goes on and on and on. And one, you know, I don't have to think about it too much. It's just repeating diamonds and colors. But I do that when I'm making quilts or painting. I can only like paint my fabric designs for so long, and then I just get kind of frustrated and I lose the thread. So I'll just go and sit down in my corner and knit for a while, put my soul back together.
Right.
That physical working with your hands is something very different from painting. And it's why I took to it so well and love it so much. And I'm, you know, with painting, I always kind of lose the thread. I always get to a point where I think I'm not really a good artist and why am I bothering and blah, blah, blah. But with making a textile, I never have a moment's doubt. It might not turn out like my dream in my head, but I'll make another one. I'll just start again and I'll learn from what I didn't achieve in the first piece and just move on to the next. And it's highly motivated every step of the way. So it is completely enjoyable and not at all work. And the work would be if you took it away from me, you know, because I am addicted to, you know, being able to make something with my hands.
Yeah. I love that kind of that quote where you said you putting your soul back together, and I think it is sort of deeply human, isn't it, to work with your hands.
Absolutely.
So I wonder, what do you feel about other people who don't work with the hands? Do you feel that some people are missing out? Do you think that, and society, I think of all sorts of jobs that become, I mean, I worked for a while as a National Trust forester, and even that job now, the people who did the job that I used to do are nowadays spending most of their time sat in front of a computer drawing up management plans so that other people can go out and cut trees down or plant trees or whatever. Do you think that there's a craft revival perhaps on the horizon as people need this soul work, to work with the hands?
I do. I feel very hopeful because I find that people more and more know what I'm talking about when I talk about the deep therapy of working with your hands. That you know, and I know that people are discovering that for themselves.
Hello, Kate. It actually builds a little bit on the previous question, but do you think enough emphasis is being put on craft for well-being, and getting more crafting into school to help these kids, particularly with lockdown? You know, how can we help people do more craft for their well-being?
Well, I don't know, but you know, we should just do everything we can to encourage it. I mean, one of the things that I do with Brandon is to go into prisons from time to time and talk to prisoners who are able to do crafts in their cells. And that is a fantastic thing. And they love it. They take to it just tremendously. And I always felt that if they had that in their childhoods or their growing up periods, that they wouldn't be in prison. You know, I'm convinced that it is something that it adds to my mental health. All of us are prone to get depressed from time to time and lose our way in life. And being able to sit down and knit a wonderful shawl or something, it puts you back together. You know, it gives you more of a sense of identity and accomplishment and so forth. I see it in my workshops all over the world. You know, people just, the joy they're like religious revivals, these workshops. People are so excited at what they were able to accomplish when they're encouraged.